Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you every single task on the Sked, and I'll show you some tips and tricks. And I'll show you some. So the first is going to be admin. So admin, there are 3 tasks. One of them is a swipe card. Press on this pouch thing, and then the card will come out. You have to swipe it slowly, and then if it says too slow, you have to go faster. And then if it says too fast, then it's too fast, right? And some tasks are the same. Like this task is wires. You need to connect the same color of them to each one. Then you will complete the task. Download is you just press the download button. Look, that download button, you press it and then you wait. It will download automatically. Next, storage. Storage has 2 tasks. One of them is a fuel can, and one of them wires. So admin also has wires. And then storage is the last wire. And then there's trash chute. First, this is a 2-part task. 2-part task tells you to do one part and then the other part. So for the trash, you need to pull this lever and hold it and then let go after a little while, after the trash goes away. Next. And then the one bottom in storage. This is the only one that's a visual. Visual knows that you're not the imposter because it shows you. Look, on the bottom, look at the bottom. You see those stuff? That means it's a visual. And if it's a visual, then no one thinks that you're the imposter. So one is it. Whichever that's glowing, you need to put up and then boom. But then this one, you have to tap when the thing goes on that wire and it glows. And then boom, you complete it. For each room, there's a different thing that you have to pull up, right? And then let's go to lower engine. Lower engine has 2 tasks: refuel and align engine. You see this, right? You have to, if you make it go to the middle, then you'll complete it. But double click it and then boom, you do both of the tasks at once. Just a little tip if you want to do it faster. Also, this is how you do the thing. Press on that battery, it's going to turn and then boom. That's how you do every single one. Next, refuel. Refuel in the lower engine and top engine and storage. All you have to do is press that thing and boom. Now, let's do communications. In the bottom right. Almost at the bottom right. Communication has only 2 tasks. One of them is download, you have to wait. And then one of them is this, where you turn the battery. And then shields. Here's a tip. Stand next to a railing to not be in a corner. Right here, and you can still access the thing. You have to make them all turn white. Once you do that, these things are going to light up. You see these? These are going to light up. That means it's a visual. And that means you're not the imposter. Next, let's do navigation. Navigation has 6 tasks. 5 tasks. One of them is this, where you have to just press the middle. And then this, you have to move the ship throughout these things. And then the download, of course. And then turn the battery here. And then you have to do this, the wiring. Next. O2. So you saw me do that trash, right? Now this is one of them. You have to press the leaves and put it into the vacuum. And then you'll complete the task. Next, weapons. This is a visual task. You see these weapons right here? Yes. These will fire when I'm doing this task. You see them moving? Yeah. That means it's a visual task. To hit 20 asteroids. And this one is the download, and this one is the turn battery, but yeah, I didn't do it. Now cafeteria. There's a trash chute, but this is not visual. And there's the download, of course. Next, it's reactor and medbay. Those are the last 2 rooms to do the task. Reactor in the middle. On the left is where it shows you. On the right is where you have to do it. If you get it wrong, you have to start over, right? But this one is where you have to count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you get it wrong, the task will be disabled. Next, medbay. Medbay has 2 things. One of them is med scan. If someone does this and you see it and visual tasks are on, visual tasks, when they're on, then you could see them doing it, right? And since I'm doing this, see? People know that I'm doing it by doing the visual task. This, you just press on this button, right next to where it says, and then you exit out and you go. Okay, that's all. Now we're going to show you some other things. Sabotages. We're going to show you how to fix each one and where to go. O2. There's one right here and one right there in admin. How to fix it. You go inside and the number is on the right, top right, and you have to put in that number. And you press that check mark on the bottom right. Next. Communications. Okay. Okay, let me show you something else. When you go next to a vent, it will say vent. If you jump in a vent, you can press these arrows to move around. That's all you can move around in. Okay, let's show you the different tricks. For example, if I kill this person here, then I should sabotage reactor because that's the most farthest away. But let me just show you. Comms is where you have to fix it. So you have to turn this wheel until the red light turns off. And then you let go and then you fix it. Next, electrical. Electrical is one of the best spots to kill. It's one of the dead zones. Right here behind this wall, there's some tasks and there's a vent. The vent leads to security and medbay and of course back to electrical. And this goes to reactor and back. That's all. And then this goes to upper engine and back. If you go to cafeteria, this vent goes to this admin, the hallway and the hallway in navigation. Next. This goes to shield, back to navigation. This goes to weapons and back to navigation. Those are basically all the vents. Now let's show you electrical. Electrical is where the lights are down, right? And so you have a less vision, right? You have to flick the levers that have, like the switches that have no light, and then you'll fix them. Next. Reactor and O2 are the only ones that, if you don't complete it in time, then you will lose the game. Okay? Reactor and O2. Lights and comms cannot be finished for like so long, and you can still win as crewmates. There's crewmates and imposters. For this, someone has to go to the other one, and you hold one of your fingers or your hand, whatever, on this, and then you could stop it. But since there's no one, yeah. And each of these door icons, if you press them, it will close the door. If you close the door, you have to wait a certain amount of time, and then you could go back in. Anyways, this is the map. So now, when you press the sabotage button, right, you can sabotage any of these, right? We also have the report button. If you go close to a dead body that the imposter killed and you press report, then look, an emergency meeting is going to be called, right? And like the people have to discuss and vote, right? And then everyone will be here and the kill cooldown will reset. And also, if you go close to any task or the table, if you go next to the table and any task, you can press, there's going to be a use button instead of imposters can't do tasks. They can only fake them. And you just have to stand there to fake them, right? And if you press the use button on anything, you'll start doing the task. If you want to call an emergency meeting, if someone like vented right in front of you, press this button and boom. So that's all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. Like and subscribe.